ask questions if you like. So when he says, I will have mercy on the house of Judah and will save them by the Lord their God, what he's saying is that God says, I will have mercy on who I will have mercy upon. He says that in Romans 9. What he's talking about there is that I have chosen that the only way in which man can be saved is by grace. The only way a person can experience my mercy is through grace. Right? That's what he's saying there. We think of God will have mercy on some and not on others. We see God with one face to one side and another face to the other side. That's not what he's talking about there. What he's saying is, those who experience my mercy will experience it by grace. That's what he's saying there. He's not saying he's going to come and smite some people and be nice to other people. He's talking about experiencing the mercy of God. That's why Jesus said, blessed are the merciful. Blessed are those who are filled full of the mercy of God. How are you going to be filled full by the mercy of God? Through grace. Right? So, Jehu and the house of Israel had rejected the grace of God. And so God comes and says, well, Judah has not. Who's Judah? Jesus. Jesus was the merciful. He was filled full of God's mercy and compassion. And so, what happened? He established the strength of God in the earth. Mm-hmm. God sowed his strength.
Through his blood.
Through his blood. You guys see that? Mm-hmm. And so the references are 1 Corinthians 1, is that right? Where it says the foolishness, God made foolish the wisdom of the world. 1 Corinthians 1, Romans 9, Romans 11. Yeah. Those are the references there that Hosea is talking about, that Paul comes and expounds. Paul didn't have the New Testament. Right. So when Paul talks about the Scriptures, when all those guys talk about the Scriptures, they're talking about the Old Testament. But if you notice, there's not a whole lot of references to Scripture verse of the Old Testament, is it? There's some, but not a whole lot. But they're expounding on everything that's revealed there, and they're using what they saw in Jesus to explain it.
It's so important.
Right?
Yeah. So important.
That's what I'm about.